So Zambia is a country in southern Africa, and just on the edge of its capital city, called Lusaka, lies a slum called Chainda. This area is densely populated and has little or no sanitation or running water. The HIV pandemic also left many orphans and vulnerable kids. These kids struggle to eat or attend school regularly.
In 1995, a Zambian woman, Dorothy Piri, and her family felt the call of Jesus to feed the needy and care for the poor. Dorothy saw these Zambian children in their own community and reached out, orphan by orphan, to share Jesus' love in practical ways. This led to founding Mercy Ministries, a Zambian organization with the vision and aim to bring the love of Jesus to each individual they serve through food, education, and empowerment.
Mercy Ministries is compassionately providing this food, education, and care to hundreds of kids in their community in Zambia. So it started in Dorothy's small living room that has now expanded to a school of 250 students who otherwise would not have any chance of education. These kids are able to attend school daily where they're encouraged and loved by their teachers and the caring staff there. So as I walk through the school grounds, it's so tangible how the call of Jesus that Dorothy received in 1995 continues to be alive every day. You see smiling children, bright songs and laughter, teacher caring for the kids, their lives and their hearts.
The vibrancy, love, and light that each child begins to resonate as they get the opportunity to attend Chifundo School is so tangible. The love of Jesus that Dorothy, Edna, and the teachers bring to these children every day is amazing. And the locally led and sustained ministry that they have built is truly rare in Zambia and other countries, where so much aid and funds are run by outside voices and organizations. To see the Chifundo School establish their vision and follow Jesus so resolutely is remarkable.
And beyond the walls of the school, Mercy Ministries also supports the neighboring slum Chainda, where most students come from each day. Staff members hold long-term relationships with the vulnerable, struggling families in this slum, and they provide a helping hand of prayer, food, and regular relationship.
During our recent trip to Zambia, we got the opportunity to visit Chainda with Dorothy and one of her community caregivers, Alfred. Alfred had been building a relationship with Daniel over time. Daniel is blind and elderly with no one to support him and his wife. Although living in a desperate situation, Dorothy brought a level of Jesus' confidence and care into Daniel's household. She prayed for his and his wife's security in Jesus to be deepened and for his eyesight to return. We shared food and basic supplies with Daniel that day, happy to have had the chance to meet him and to experience the area where the school children are coming from.
And we've been so encouraged by how God's opening the doors to partner closely with Mercy Ministries. Our recent trip underscored the fact that Jesus is doing incredible things here in Zambia. And now we have the opportunity to also be a part of these miracles of love, laughter, and basic needs being met in each of these kids' lives. We're so excited to share more about how God is aligning new ways to share His love, even on the other side of the globe.
For about a year, MAC has sent financial support to Mercy Ministries as one of our regular missions partners, but we're ready to do more. We are sensing God's calling for us to partner with them in deeper ways. Because of the extent of their financial needs, we're developing ways for MAC members to sponsor students. We are creating links between our Summer Adventure Week program and Chifundo School, including using our Summer Adventure Week offering for a very special purpose. Of course, prayer support is always needed, and you can always designate donations to Mercy Ministries. But finally, we will be planning a short-term mission trip to visit Zambia, probably early next year, with people like you. So there'll be lots of ways for you to be involved. Please join us in supporting these faithful believers in Zambia as they follow God's gracious calling to show His love and truth to some of the most vulnerable.
As we are willing vessels, let God do that which He wants to do. The main objective of the ministry is to preach the gospel, and we do that through care and support.
Teaching is my passion. I felt the urge surging to say I need to do more or to do something about this. It drives me when I feel I've contributed something towards a vulnerable child. To me, it gives me pride.
I got involved in Chifundo School when I was so little. I started here in baby class. What I love about school here is that all the teachers who used to teach us are organized. And then in the morning, we used to have morning devotions that helped us spiritually. And then again, in the afternoons, we used to have some food.
America is not near, it's far. And your heart to bend to help a small group like Ministries or Chifundo, it must take God. Yeah, it must take God.